Alrighty everyone, welcome back to Joshishua. I just wanted to mention something real quick before this video really starts, and that is that I'm going to start getting my videos on a schedule now because there's a schedule thing I can do on YouTube, and so basically you're probably not going to end up missing videos like I normally do because most of it is that I don't want to do the thumbnails and stuff because I don't like doing thumbnails and stuff. I don't mind editing at all, editing's the easy part. But yeah, so now I'm just gonna do it all in one day in a week, and then have a schedule post happen. So they'll be happening at a pretty average time every day of either 6 a.m. or 9 a.m. And then I'm just gonna, because it's on a schedule, so it'll automatically do it for me. So yeah. I hope you guys do enjoy this video, and talk to you guys later. Is going to win, but I still have no clue where the Socialist Republic is. That one, Socialist Republic. Let me actually go to Canada, go to diplomacy, click on the Soviet state of Yemen, and then we'll find where the Soviet state of Yemen is. Here we are, okay. So they're over here. It's going to be interesting because Ecuador is kind of stuck in a corner right now. These guys are probably going to end up going to war with someone and then being able to, like, Ireland, and then Ireland will be pulled in on the other side. Although so far, Canada isn't doing too bad against the Philippines. Probably because most of their troops are over here helping out Sweden. That's what I would assume. Ooh, actually, Free Ireland is aiding the communists here. The communists pushing Sweden back really far. Never mind. That's the land they had already. Nothing's changed on this border. So let's go over here where it's more interesting. So far, it seems like Canada is winning, maybe. I don't know whether they're quite winning or not. It seems like Canada might lose this war, and that helping the other communists might have been a bad idea, but if they can take the Philippines out, that all focus on Sweden, that would probably be a really good thing for them. And if they can get these dudes to either take out the Swiss Imperial Confederation or ally with them, that'd be also very good. Afghan Kantante, that's fascist. Let's see who owns the skies right now. And it's no one owning the skies, so it seems like no air power has been made yet. Air power would definitely help the Canadians. It actually help both sides, but it would help the Canadians even more, considering they have 39 gladiators in standby compared to the zero. Literally, oh right, never mind. Compared to the 100 for 4 fighters, that would not help at all. Ooh, we seem to have an Nicaraguan landing over here. I can't remember my country names apparently. This will pull some troops from the Philippine side. I'm not sure how many will exactly pull, but let's check on Peru. Peru seems to have maybe pushed yeah, they pushed into Henan, where there's foreign claims. I don't know if they're foreign claims like the fabricate claims. or if the game just actually makes claims based on what's around. Actually, no, Poland has an entire claim on their entire country. So Poland might be an ally. Never mind. Nationalism is happening. So maybe Poland, when they're becoming a nationalist country, get maybe new Afghan Contente, the Free State over here, and then the Imperial Swiss Confederation, the Swiss Imperial Confederation, and the Tibetan Empire, and then maybe we could have a multiple front war between them. Because currently, it seems to be going really well for Canada, though. Surprisingly. Let me see, has Canada gotten anywhere close to capitulating? No, they've gotten a little bit, and so has the Philippines. Which is really good, considering Canada only has 38 units compared to the 65 Philippine units. We will see who ends up winning this war, though. It's probably being the Philippines, considering that they're just a larger faction. But the Swiss are getting pushed out of their own lands from a very technically weaker enemy. They have 35 units on the front, they only have 30, and they're getting pushed back. Ooh, the Tibetan Empire has declared war on the Swiss. This is probably not going to be good for them, considering that they could have become allies. Let me actually check real quick the war. I keep clicking on random countries. Oh god. Yeah, no one's participating in this war. Tibet seems to be doing fine on their own. Although no one's really gotten a push, it seems. Actually, no, the Swiss are doing better. Never mind, I'm stupid. They pushed them out of Urumqi, but their capital's all the way over here in Shaanxi. The Argentine Republic, the Asian Entente. So, it seems that there is a faction now called the Asian Entente. Or, Entente. Maybe. I don't know. The Canadian block's easier to pronounce. But yes, there is an allied faction now, technically. And that is the Asian Entente, or Entente, or however the fuck you pronounce it. I think whoever gets Ireland into the war is gonna win. Let's see what Ireland's actually doing. They're doing Liberty Ethos, so they might join Canada, because they have given troops to Canadians, but they also might join the Swiss just because, or Sweden, just because it seems just generally better for politically for them to join them. Is Uruguay part of this war? Yeah, they are. They're part of the Asian Entente. China, let's see, what's this China? Is this just a basic China? Yeah, there's the basic China, although they are going for communism. So we might see someone join in the Canadian bloc soon, and giving Sweden a real worry. The Shogunate, what are they going with? They have so far gone with nothing but increasing their industry. That is respectable, considering they are a very small country, surrounded by a giant Sweden. Actually, let's go check the diplomacy screen real quick, and see the major countries. So the major countries are Bulgaria, Estonia, Venezuela, Guatemala, I can see Guatemala, the Philippines, the Spanish Empire, and Canada. Alright, I agree with honestly all of those. It seems like Canada's getting pushed back a bit. I have a pause. I don't remember exactly where Canada was. Ooh, Estonia's declared war on Venezuela. This is going to be a very interesting war. If they get involved with the Ententes and all that, in the Canadian bloc, this might be a pretty interesting war happening. It's going to happen over two fronts. It might be in the beginning of World War II, because I don't consider this a world war. This is more of an Asian war. And partially European. I would not consider this a world war. I consider if these guys got joined up, that this would be a world war. Alright, let's see. Has the Philippines pushed back Canada? They have indeed pushed Canada out of their land. I believe this is out of their land. I'm not sure if they pushed Canada into their land. I'm really not sure, honestly. I do not really remember the land borders, and they're honestly kind of crazy, so I do not know. Anyway, back to Canada. Actually, let's check the war screen and see how it's going. The war seems to be in 5% in favor of the defenders, which is fine because Ecuador gave up, or got destroyed. Back over here, the war seems to be going in the favor of the aggressors, or Estonia. Two major nations fighting it out, and no one's getting involved yet. Back to Canada. Alright, Canada seems to be winning so far in their attacks. Trying to liberate some troops. The Tibetan Empire seems to be falling to the Swiss Imperial Confederation. They really did war on the Swiss. Really shouldn't have. This war looks like it's about to go into status quo, honestly. Because if Canada continue to hold out, these guys keep hitting against the Swiss, and they're almost winning. So we might see the Swiss, not the Swish. We're not playing basketball here. You might see the Swiss, or not the Swiss, the Swedish, fall to... Yeah, and the Argentine Republic here seems to be at war with Sweden, maybe? No, it's Peru. They're friends with Sweden, I think. Yeah. But if China joins up, that might cause them some need to worry, because then they're going to get pushed up into two areas, and they can't just put all their troops here and call it good. Same thing over here. Whoever really gets Free Ireland is probably going to win the war, because Free Ireland could attack Sweden. Ooh, what? Oh, Free Ireland gave some troops to some people. Canada has been completely kicked out of the Philippines, it looks like. They're starting to get pushed back really badly. Who's the major nations in this war again? It's just Canada. So once Canada capitulates, the entire Canadian bloc shall fall. And that will not be good for Canada or the rest of Europe, because the Philippines are already powerful as is. Getting the rest of Canada would pretty much doom communism right now. And considering that there's Belgium that's communist, Guatemala should probably become communist relatively soon, so that might be a help to them. Liberia's not communist. Albania is pretty much going to be doomed, and so is Estonia, because they will eventually get attacked. Estonia, though, looking like they're going to win this war. Could probably easily capitulate. Yeah, Venezuela's going to fall. So they might have hope under the Estonian bloc instead of the Canadian bloc. Canada really shouldn't have gotten involved in this war, because Bhutan is probably really not that worth it, honestly. Because now Peru's going to fall, and Peru's one of the more powerful ones. Although Sweden's pretty much the most powerful here. Although Sweden, never mind, I thought they lost a lot of units, but then I looked at this dude right here and I'm like, oh, never mind. Never mind. This is interesting, though. Because if Estonia wins, they might join the Canadian bloc, and they would be what they need to destroy pretty much everyone over here. Ooh, Rosa Luxembourg has joined because of Austria. So Austria might join the Asian Entente. Whoa, there's another faction up and running. Just a second. At least I think there is. No, but it's still the Canadian bloc. Oh, wait a minute. Yep, the Canadian bloc has accepted Estonia, which means that there's now another. I think this is World War II. This is World War II right here. Oh, there's a lot of. Oh, God. Austria still is alone against a pretty large enemy. These wars should be linked soon. Once they call on Estonia. Which, yep. The wars should be linked very soon. Because the only way for them to win the war is to link it. They can invite people in Mingyang, which is... I forgot where that is. Oh, where's that? Okay. It's mixed, and Mingyang is in the war. Wherever they are. I have no clue where they are. Okay. Let me click on Sweden and see where they are. Because I have no clue where Mingyang is. Are they over here? Yes, they are. They're right here. Okay. So, now, this is definitely a world war. And it looks like the Argentinian War. Revolutionary Peru has done the most work. Although it's probably going to change to Estonia now. Alright, so the Philippines and the Federal Republic of Venezuela are the only two major faction members, even though I believe Sweden should be, honestly. Because they've done the most work along with Revolutionary Peru, so I feel like those two should pretty much get it. I think they have to capitulate someone, though. But basically, once this falls, it's going to be pretty much over for them. Because they're only going to have one more major country, the Philippines. And as long as Canada can hold out, they're going to get support. And it's not looking good for the Federal Republic of Venezuela. All I have to do is walk into that capital, probably. Although maybe not. Because the Republic of Venezuela was very large. Or is very large. Luxembourg is doing well against Austria. Ooh, actually they're doing really well down here too. Austria's been split in two. We might see... Ooh, something just happened. Because there's lag. People's Republic of China has joined the Luxembourg and Argentinian War, which means there is now a new player in the Swedish War, and Sweden's going to fall relatively soon if they don't get more troops down to the south here. Because now they have to deal with Peru, who's been pushing against them and winning, surprisingly. And now they have to deal with a Chinese assault from the south. They should be able to hold it off, though, because I feel like they have enough units, although they're losing units fast. So we'll have to see what happens down here. Over here, their capital has moved to California. It's just California. California is worth 1 point. It's a naval base. Union of Guatemala. Union of Guatemala, is that right here? That's Malay. Where's the Union of Guatemala at? Union of Guatemala. Ooh, this is not good at all for the Philippines. That's a big member in this war. they pretty much have to get Free Ireland to win this war. Without Free Ireland, they will surely fall now. Because they are super powerful. I'm not sure exactly how powerful, but I'm pretty powerful. I'm not sure how to check and see how many units everyone has, but there's a surefire way to do it, and it's going to be like this, going here. And Guatemala has the most units out of all of them, with Peru at the 3rd and Estonia at the 2nd. Then over here, the Philippines has the most, with Sweden as the 2nd. And I don't think they're going to be able to hold out. Especially with Estonia taking out Venezuela as they are. If they can get... never mind, the Union of Guatemala is here. And then the Austrian-Luxembourg War, it's not going to go well for Austria. Actually, let's go ahead and see who are the major nations now. Because there's probably new majors in this war. Or there's probably new majors now. Ooh, Ethiopia is a major. I knew that was going to happen. Free Ireland is a major. I knew that was going to happen too. The Spanish Empire is a major. So we might have an entire European war now, because Spanish Empire might join Austria. That's a might. And then they're going to have to fight a two-front war. The Centralist Australia has declared war on the Kingdom of Denmark. I don't think anyone's going to join in on this war. I think Austria pretty much has it, or Australia has it in the bag. Austria might join, and then there might be a third faction war going on. Interest Austria is called Omani Empire. Omani Empire is some right here. So, ooh, Asian group. Yep, there's another faction going on. So it's currently basically Comintern versus Allies, and the Allies are getting wrecked. And now we have the Axis led by, I believe it's led by them, right? New Mongol Empire has joined the Asian group, Swiss Imperial Confederation. Ooh, that's right. Ooh, there's a lot of somewhat powerful nations joining. The Asian group will be nowhere near as powerful as the Canadian bloc, considering that all the majors right now have to be part of Canada. But if Free Ireland joins, that's going to be different. New Mongol Empire. The Tibetan Empire is going to get wrecked. So, is there now... The Tibetan Swiss War... Let me check here. The Australian-Danish War. Ooh, it now includes the Allies. And the Omani Empire is the only... Why is the Omani Empire the only major in this war? Are they the ones who made the faction? Are they are they the owner of the faction? Oh yeah, they are the faction leader. Ooh, Ethiopia might be joining, because they declared war on an empire. If Ethiopia joins the Asian Entente, then this is not going to be good for the Asian Entente. Although I think they declared war on, yeah, the Tibetan Empire. The new Afghan Conte is pretty much going to have to hold its borders right now and hope that Canada will liberate them.